Right now, there's dropshipping stores quietly doing over 100K a month on products you've probably scrolled past. So today, I'm gonna find a few of them live with you guys, source them with a private supplier, and then hand everything to Claude, have it come up with a full marketing plan and creative brief for each one before I spend a single dollar on ads. This is the exact process I use to find and test products in my own stores every single week. So let's get right into it. So let's find our first product. I'm gonna jump inside Zik. This is the product research tool I use every single day. And basically what it does is it pulls live data from other Shopify stores and all the products on them. So I move over to the product explorer tool right here, and we can look up winning products using all of this criteria right here. So since we wanna find trending dropshipping and one product stores doing at least 100K a month, we're gonna type all of that in. Select 30 days for your sales date range. For minimum amount of revenue right here, type in 100K. I'll leave everything else blank for now, and we'll go ahead and click search. So it's gonna give you a full list of trending products right here that are at least doing 100K a month for other stores. Most of these, as you guys can see right here, are doing significantly more. Like this one's doing 150K a month, 180K a month. This one's doing over 225K a month. So this is gonna show you in real time what's working right now. It's gonna show you when each product was uploaded, the price it's selling for, its 7-day and 30-day sales, as well as its 30-day revenue. And then if you wanna take a closer look at any of these products on this list, you can click on this icon right here. So I'm gonna scroll through here until I find something that catches my attention. All right, so after spending some time scrolling through this list, this product right here caught my attention, this little headband. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at this store right here. So it's being sold by the brand Earable.ai. They have 2 products and they're very active on social media right now. They're doing all of their marketing on Meta, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, as well as X. And it looks like most of their paid advertising is entirely through Meta. But here's what stands out to me. With only 2 products, they have over 500 sales and $779,000 in revenue over the last 30 days. So if we pull up their sales chart right here, their sales are very consistent for the most part. They're doing between $11,000 and $30,000 every single day with this product. In fact, if you guys look right here, some days they're hitting upwards of $44,000 a day with this simple headband. So scrolling down to their 2 products down here, it's just 2 variations of that Friends brain band. So let's take a look at the product page that's actually driving these sales. Right here, we have the Friends brain band from Friends. And already I really like this product description. They have a ton of social proof. They talk about all the features and benefits. They take away all the risk with a 1-year warranty and a 14-day money-back guarantee. And this is just a well-branded, well-written description. I like the colors. Everything's well-branded. They have their brand colors on there. A ton of social proof in the form of reviews and UGC. Lots of high-quality visuals on this description, showing what it does, lots of movement, talks about what's in it for the customer, and exactly what they're gonna get out of ordering this. This is a well-branded product description. If you guys make anything like this yourself, you can hit similar numbers to this brand right here. Like this landing page right here is a big part of why this brand's almost doing $1 million a month with this. And this is just a simple product. Like it's a headband that just plays audio and helps people fall asleep. Now, if you guys wanted to sell this product yourself, you would definitely have to source it with a private supplier. Selling something high ticket like this, you just can't cut it on AliExpress. So a really good option when you want to source products fast is going with a private supplier like Fulfillman. Now, Fulfillman is simply a 3PL service or third-party logistics. This means that they're gonna source all of your products that you need them to, store them in their own warehouses, quality check every item before it goes out, and ship out all of your orders automatically as they come in. So that way you don't have to deal with any of your products, any of your customers, or anything else. Fulfillment's gonna handle everything the moment a customer places an order on your store. Now, the reason I like Fulfillment specifically is they can get me 3 to 7 day delivery on every product I sell. Like take a look right here. I'll pull up some of my recent tracking numbers from one of my own brands. From China to the UK, we're getting 4-day shipping. China to the US, 4-day shipping. China to the US, once again, 4-day shipping, 4-day shipping, 4-day, 4 days, 4 days, and 4 days. So I say I'm getting 3 to 7 day delivery on all of my products, but in reality, it's just like 3 or 4 days. There's no other supplier out there that can get your products delivered this fast. Now, besides that, another thing I really like about Fulfillment is their custom branding options. So they're able to custom brand any product you need them to. They can put your logo on your products, on your packaging. You can create custom thank you cards, gift cards, flyers, or anything else you need. Like as you guys can see right here, you can put your logo on these poly mailers, on any boxes you need them to, these shipping bags, literally anything. So in case you guys want to get started with Fulfillment, I'll go ahead and leave a link for you guys down below. That'll take you to this page right here where you guys can select get a free quote. From there, all you have to do is fill in a little bit of information about yourself, your brand, and the products you sell, and they'll get back to you with an accurate quote right away. And here's how this entire process works. You get your quote from Fulfillment, then you grant them access to your store, you go ahead and pay for all of your orders as they come in, and they'll source and purchase everything for you. They'll inspect all of your orders before they leave the door and ship everything out with their own private line of logistics. But besides that, they actually give you an agent to keep you updated throughout this entire process. This is somebody that keeps you completely up to date with your business. They can answer any questions you have, source any products you need, or assist you with anything else you need. So since I already have an account with Fulfillment, I'll go ahead and reach out to my supplier right now and see if they can actually source this audio headband for me and how much I can get it for. So I'll start by sending him a picture of my product and asking him if he can source this for me. And he should get back to me in just a couple of hours. But typically, you'll be able to source the same products you can find on AliExpress for a fraction of the cost. And as you guys already saw, they get delivered in just 4 days or less. So in case you guys want to try out Fulfillment, I'll go ahead and leave a link for you down below. But I'm going to connect this product to my store now. One click and Fulfillment is automatic from here on out. Every order that comes in gets routed straight through Fulfillment, and they handle the rest for me. So now our product is sourced and our fulfillment is set up. Before I do anything else, I wanna have Claude come up with a solid game plan. So I'm gonna move over to Claude and I'm gonna have it come up with a full marketing plan for this product I wanna sell. I'll go ahead and paste in the same prompt I use for every product. And I'm gonna go ahead and fill in all of these with the actual product I wanna sell. So we're gonna go ahead and fill in all of this information right here with the data from Zik. So the retail price, they're selling it for upwards of $680. This is actually a high ticket product. And we'll see the cost once our supplier gets back to us. But if I had to guess, I would say we can source it for around $22. Our shipping time is 4 days. And the monthly revenue for this product is around $780,000. As you guys saw with the sales chart, this product is actually climbing right now. So once we have all of this updated, I'm gonna go ahead and enter this prompt and see what Claude comes up with. It's gonna spend some time doing product research, and then it's gonna get back to us with a full marketing plan, creative briefs and all. So is this product actually worth selling or not? Let's see what Claude has to say. All right, so it started by doing all of that research like we already talked about, and it said it was a little concerned about that $680 pricing point, which I already said was a high ticket item. We can sell this for much less, especially if we can source it for under $25. Because it's definitely concerned that we're selling a $600 product and only sourcing it for around $20. But let's see what else it has to say. So it's saying that $680 pricing point is becoming very dangerous. With 4-day shipping, that's good. It's not gonna hurt our bottleneck. But the real risk here is our chargeback and returns. Because if they're paying over $600 on just a $20 product and they're not satisfied with it, we might have a ton of returns and disputes down the line. And that's really gonna eat into our margins. That could possibly collapse our entire brand. So this is what you wanna know before going into it. It also says health and wellness electronics draw scrutiny from payment processors. So we could get our payment account banned entirely right away. And high ticket impulse electronics also see a higher return rate. So is this actually worth pursuing? What does Claude say about that? Conditionally, yes, but not as to sell this item at that exact price. So the way they would actually go about selling this product without any risk up front, you want to verify the price. We could probably lower that price down to like $200 or $300, especially if we're only sourcing it for around $20. We want to drop the therapy and health claims from this product entirely because it can get us in a ton of trouble. And like I already said right here, start testing it for around $150 to $250 instead before betting on that $680. And then of course we want to go ahead and order samples from our actual supplier beforehand, and Fulfillment's really good at that. So here's our actual marketing plan, because it said we could sell this product. We just want to make sure we make those changes beforehand. So our target buyer here is primarily the wired, tired, 32 to 55-year-old, household income 60K plus, predominantly women, 70-30 split in the US. She's not chronically ill, she's chronically on, works a demanding job or manages a household, oftentimes both, scrolls in bed, knows her sleep is bad, has tried melatonin and a sleep mask, and has probably given up both by now. She spent money on wellness before, so she's definitely primed to buy this. She browses Instagram, TikTok at night, the exact moment she's aware of the problem. So this gives us a very accurate description of who we're gonna be selling this product to. And you always wanna go into a new product test with a solid plan. You always need to know your exact target demographic, who you're talking to in all your marketing. So our secondary buyer right here is caregivers buying for somebody else, adult children buying for their aging parents with insomnia, or partners buying for a snoring household, buying it as a thoughtful gift that solves a real problem rather than for themselves. So list all of our pain points right here that we can mention in all of our marketing. So the first objection, $680 is way too much for a headband. I agree. Does this actually work, or is it just white noise? Will this be comfortable to sleep in? Battery life, is it safe to wear all night? And why not just use my phone speaker? So it talks about why people would be skeptical of actually buying this product from you. Then it's gonna come up with 5 solid ad angles right here. Look at this. This isn't just a vague make a video about the product note. It's got the hook, the tone, the specific pain point to lead with, and even suggested shot types. This is genuinely something I could send straight to a UGC creator and they'd know exactly what to make. Same idea as briefing creators that I've covered in other videos, except this time, the brief is being generated from real product and real market data instead of me writing it myself. If you guys repeat this same process for like 4 or 5 products every single week, you're gonna find a winner in no time. So that's product 1. We found it in Zik, we sourced it through Fulfillment, and we came up with a solid marketing plan on Claude. Let's do it again, but find this one in an entirely different way. So this is Zik's ad spy tool now. Instead of looking at stores and browsing their sales directly, we're gonna find ads that are currently working and performing well for other stores right now. And if any of these ads have been running for a while without stopping, that's usually a really good sign that it's profitable, because nobody would keep spending money on these ads every day if they weren't making money from it. So we can go up to the top and you guys can actually look up winning products by different niches. You guys can type in keywords right here or specific advertisers, and you can sort them by all of this criteria as well. Language, country, age, gender, ad duration, call to action, media type, e-com channel. What I like to look at is the actual ad duration right here. So I'm gonna select ad duration, and right up here at the top, it's gonna show us the ads that have been running the longest. So as you guys can see right here, these ads were actually launched in December of 2025. These ones right here, January of 2026. So the longer an ad's been running, typically the better it's performing for these brands. Like for example, here's a product that I've talked about quite a few times on my channel. The Snap Cam right here is just this mini action camera. So let's go ahead and use this product next, because I've been seeing it being featured in a ton of different ads and being sold by quite a few different dropshipping stores right now. And with it being summer, this is like the peak season to sell something like this. So I'll go ahead and reach out to my supplier on Fulfillment one more time, see if they can go ahead and source this product for me. I'll say, hey, here's a photo of my product. Do you think you could source this for me, and how much? I already know what the shipping lines they have available. I can get it delivered in just 4 days or less. So let's go ahead and watch this ad. So it's been running since March. So for the last 3 months now. Starts with him trying this product on, talking about it. I don't have the sound on, so I have no idea what he's saying. Then he just shows it connecting to his phone, working, what's included in the package. So really not much to this video. You guys could easily recreate this yourself or create something similar with AI or another creator. But this is definitely a really good product to sell right now. So let's move into Claude. So this time I'll say same task for a second product, the SnapCam Mini Action Camera. It retails for around $39.99. My supplier got back to me already. They're actually active right now. He said we can go ahead and source this product for $8.39 shipped out the door. So that's already a really good price. Much better than we'll ever find on AliExpress. Then I'll say shipping time is 4 days, because that's the standard shipping time for my supplier. Found with an ad that's been running for over 2 to 3 months. Give me the viability assessment, full marketing plan, and a creative brief for the strongest ad angle. We'll click enter and let Claude come up with a solid plan for us. Because you guys shouldn't go into any product test or spend a single dollar on ads until you know exactly who you're selling to and whether or not it's a product worth selling. So starting off by saying this is an established dropshipping product, it's a good product to sell, saying there's not really much of a risk on this one. The viability assessment. Picture here is much healthier than the headband. The price matches the product. Here's our profit margin right here. So we're selling it for around $40, sourcing it for around $8, making around $31 per sale for a 79% profit margin. That's really good. It is saying that it's a long time running, heavily saturated dropshipping product. And like I already mentioned, I have talked about this product many times on my channel, but it keeps coming up time and time again. And there's multiple branded stores that are doing at least 100K a month with this. So it's definitely hard to ignore. But it's saying 2 to 3 months of an ad running is a good signal. It says we run into real product quality risk, although it doesn't know that we're sourcing this with Fulfillment just yet. 4-day shipping is fine. Returns should be manageable. Is this product worth pursuing? Yes. It's saying this isn't a bet the budget product. It's a solid low risk test. The margin supports real ad spend. The price is honest. and the category has staying power. But because it's a tech product with a ton of competitors, we have to be very creative here. So it's saying start with a controlled test budget rather than scaling hard out of the gate. Here's our marketing plan. Our target buyer, primarily the documenter, but genuinely broad, active lifestyle, social media content, and curious. They might ride, skate, bike, travel, have pets, or just want to capture life hands-free without holding their phone. They already own a phone capable of recording. This isn't a capability gap, it's a convenience and hands-free gap. They've seen the GoPro style content, and they want that same exact thing without spending hundreds of dollars on a product like that. Our secondary buyer is parents and pet owners. They want simple clip-on camera to capture kid or pet moments hands-free. They don't care about the 4K specs. They simply care that it doesn't need to be held. And then a third category is novelty, prank, and content creators. TikTok native buyers who want the tiny size specifically because it's discreet or unusual for POV style content. So here's the key pain points that you guys can capture in your marketing. You're missing moments because your phone's in your pocket or your hands are busy. So it's gonna list all of your objections right here. That way you can go ahead and mention these in all of your marketing and overcome them. So it's saying, is the quality good or is it a 4K fake? So these are some solid objections. You wanna make sure you mention and knock all of these down in your marketing. Then it's gonna come up with all of your ad angles right here. We got the hands-free POV, tiny but actually works, capture what your phone misses, the $40 GoPro alternative, and the everyday main character. And then it comes up with a solid creative brief that we can send to our creators. It's gonna give you the format, some solid hooks to test, the story, what to show on camera, the tone, any on-screen text, and what to avoid in your video, and then a strong call to action. So in just a few minutes, we found 2 trending products, validated them, sourced them with a private supplier, and then came up with a solid marketing plan. We could do this one more time and have 3 products to test for tomorrow in under 30 minutes. And typically product research reports like this, you would have to outsource to an agency and spend thousands of dollars on, and it would take days before you even saw anything. But now you can get agency level reports in just a couple of minutes using AI tools like Claude. So in the last 10 minutes or so, we found 2 trending products on Zik, sourced them with a private supplier, and then had Claude come up with a full strategy for each one. If you guys want to try this out yourself, I'll leave a link for everything we talked about in this video down below for you guys. You'll also find a ton of helpful resources down there, like my free course to help you get started. Don't miss out on any of those. And if you found any value in this video, be sure to leave a like, share it with others, and subscribe for more. That's all I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.